What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey man, what's going on with y'all this Friday night? Y'all chilling, y'all in for the night, y'all coming in to change clothes, take a bath and get out. What's up for Friday night? What y'all got going on tonight? Everybody being safe, everybody being cautious. Hey man, you know you gotta stay on your P's and Q's out here in these streets. You know what I mean? Hey man, I feel pretty good today. You know what I mean? I got my walk on this morning. I know y'all might get tired of me messing with y'all in the morning when I'm out walking, but I'm trying to motivate y'all. And like I said on the last two lives, shit, y'all motivate me. Y'all showing me I'm doing some shit that not that y'all can't do it, that y'all not willing to do it. You know what I mean? So I feel pretty cool knowing I'm the only one doing something. You know what I mean? Trying to improve my health. Not saying that y'all not saying that y'all don't get out and work out, but for those that don't exercise at all, that's who I'm talking about. If you out doing your thing, hey man, congratulations. Keep up the good work. You know what I mean? But if you're not exercising at all, you're not trying to learn how to eat right, like I don't get it. Like I got some people that that I know that's they rather feel bad than rather do what they need to do to feel better. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like one, I'm taking iron pills. Okay, you don't like taking iron pills because of the way it make you feel, but you gotta eat something with iron in it. You know what I mean? You gotta read up on it. You gotta get the iron in your body. That's why you don't have any energy. You know what I mean? But people rather sit around and get sympathy than do right and take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like that ain't never made sense to me. Why wouldn't you take care of yourself? You don't love yourself enough to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? You'll take care of the kids, you'll take care of your parents, you'll take care of your spouse. But a lot of people don't take care of themselves. That don't make sense to me. Like I got people that I love, but I love me a little bit more. Not saying it in a messed up way, but hey man, like I know people that take care of people, but they don't take care of themselves. That don't make no sense to me. You know what I mean? And like I say, you don't have to have an exercise routine or nothing like that. You're not if your body not used to you doing anything, hey man, if you like to dance, cut your music on, get your headphones, your Bluetooth headphones, cut your music on, get in the mirror, and have a dance on with yourself. Laugh at yourself. It's good to laugh. Like I said, I see a lot of depressed people, man. Hey man, it's okay to laugh. Laughter is good for the soul. That's how you stay young. That's how you stay looking young, laughing. I told you it's the simple shit that we take for granted that will benefit you. You know what I mean? Like drinking water. Like motherfuckers holler, hey man, I don't like water. Nigga. who the hell like medicine? I ain't never knew nobody that like medicine. But water is essential, pimp. That's just like gas in a car. You your body is 75% water. So you gotta make sure that you replace that water, especially if you sweat a lot. You know what I mean? Dehydration, man, you do not want to go to the hospital because you dehydrated. They gotta shoot you up with all the IVs and all that shit, man. You don't want that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and it's simple shit you can do. Like heat strokes, man. You don't want no heat stroke out here. Simple shit. Drink water. I mean, how simple? How simple? How much more simple can it get? You know what I mean? So, hey man, learn how to eat right. You know what I mean? Not saying you got to be a vegetarian or vegan and all that shit. Like for me, I'm gonna eat meat. I don't care. I'm I'm gonna eat meat. You know what I mean? But you can't overdo anything. You know what I mean? Like people like they don't eat pork. Okay, well I'm gonna eat ribs and I'm gonna eat bacon. Anything else I can do without. Ribs and bacon, I got to have it. You know what I mean? I used to wear steak out. I don't eat that much steak no more. You know what I mean? I don't have my years of that. Steak and potatoes, steak and baked potato. You know what I mean? Steak and French fries, steak and rice. You know what I mean? So I don't eat as much steak no more. But every now and then I gotta have me a ribeye. You know what I mean? Seasoned to perfection. You know what I mean? Cooked to perfection. You know what I mean? I like mine medium well, where it ain't all tough and dried out. You know what I mean? Still got some juice in it. Still got some flavor in it. And then exercise, water, exercise, eat right. Three simple things. You know what I mean? It ain't no certain way to do it. You ain't got to get on all these crazy ass diets. Have you ever thought about the fact that everybody that you know be on diets, as soon as they get off on them, they gain more weight than they lost? Like it's gonna take dedication. If you find something that respond to your body well, and if you trying to lose weight and it gets you to losing weight, hey man, you got to stick to it. You can't lose the weight and then start back eating like a little gorilla. You can't do that. You got to stick to it. I hear a lot of people talk about the keto diet and all that. Like I don't really get into all that, man. I'm sure it worked for some people. Some people it ain't worked for. You know what I mean? I know some people don't went and got the lap band. Well, they making your stomach smaller and all that. Hey man, just exercise, man. Like, hey, all that shit gonna have a after effect. You know what I mean? You gonna find out when you get older when it's harder to fight off illnesses. You know what I mean? When you're young, yeah, you can bounce back from anything. But as you get older, man, you don't bounce back. You don't bounce back as fast. You have broken bones. The motherfucker don't heal as fast. You know what I mean? So you have to be careful out here. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure them bones stay strong. You know what I mean? So and like I say, man, we gotta get back to the I know it ain't gonna get back to the old days, but you gotta have some part of the old days in you. Like I heard Creflo say this one time. He said the word don't change, the world change. The word don't change. Hey man, like a lot of them old school home remedies that your grandparents and some of y'all great grandparents used to do back in the day. Hey man, that shit still work. You don't know it worked because goddamn it, you stopped doing it. The shit didn't stop working. You stopped doing it. You know what I mean? I remember they used to give us some shit called carnival or something. Hey man, they say that shit used to heal everything. You know what I mean? Some Father John. How many of y'all folks remember Father John? That shit used to taste terrible. But it fix your ass up. You know what I mean? Our great grandparents and grandparents didn't go to the doctor and get on all that medication. They had a lot of home remedies. You know what I mean? Hey man. But then they were growing their own food too. See, a lot of people don't believe how serious that shit is. Then they keep talking about a food shortage. I don't know if y'all paying attention. But hey man, they keep talking about a food shortage now. Hey man, you better learn how to grow you some fruits and vegetables and nothing else. You know what I mean? Like you gotta learn how to be self sufficient. That should have solved a whole lot of your problems. Learn how to be self sufficient. You know what I mean? Like a lot of women like plants. Okay, well shit, if you like plants, shit, plant you some food. I know I started my garden last year. You know what I mean? Just to see if I could do it. You know what I mean? Because I want some land. Like they can have the city. I wanna get on the outskirts and get me some land while there's still some land out there for sale. Get me some land and grow my own food. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, you got to be willing to take care of yourself. See, I don't want to be a farmer or no shit like that, but at the same time, pimp, I want to be able to, if something do happen for real, like a food shortage or something, I want to be able to still be able to get me some food that I can eat, that I know where it came from, that I know it don't have all the pesticides and all that shit in it. You know what I mean? All the steroids and all that shit. Like that's where all the cancer coming from the food. You know what I mean? They shooting that food up with everything, man. Just to keep up. You know what I mean? Just to keep up with all the demand. You know what I mean? I remember they were talking about they were cloning chickens and all that shit. Like I don't forget none of this shit. They might not talk about it no more, but shit, I still be thinking about that shit. Like I don't forget none of that shit. A lot of y'all don't think that shit be real. Okay. A lot of shit going on, hey man. It's a crazy world out here. And while people hooked on all this hood bullshit, okay, the real world moving at a very fast pace. I remember we used to look at this cartoon called The Jetsons. Hey man, all this shit never seemed like it'll be true. Well, they had the TVs on the wall and all kind of shit back then. All that shit coming true, man. Robots and shit. Hey man, what's that, Miss Carey? I'm talking about the world moving at a fast ass pace, man. And like I say, I really feel sorry for the kids because hell, you as a parent, you supposed to know how the world operates so you can show your child the best way to operate. Shit, a lot of the parents don't know what the fuck going on. They too self-consumed. You know what I mean? They ain't even paying attention. A lot of people don't pay attention to what they do every day. That's why you keep making the same mistakes. But if you pay attention to what you're doing, you shouldn't make the same mistake. And there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect, so you're gonna make mistakes. The key is not to keep making the same mistakes. And like I tell parents, shit, you shouldn't have a problem telling your child how to be 13, 14, 15 years old. Shit, you done been there. You already know what they're going through. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't be hard to teach your child how to deal with being a teenager. You know what I mean? Teach them how to deal with conflict. Like it's too much shit going on with this gunplay. You know what I mean? Teach your child how to deal with conflict, man. So they won't fuck their life up or get fucked up. Everybody think they bad. You know what I mean? Everybody got a pistol. I remember before they knocked down Tilson Elementary, going in now. Shit. Back then it was kindergarten through seventh grade. When we went to school, they didn't have middle school, not in the Cobb County anyway. I think they had a few middle schools in Atlanta, but they didn't have no middle schools in the Cobb County. Never would I think about seeing signs about guns and drugs in the elementary school. But before they closed Tilson, I went up there. You know what I mean? And now it was K through 5. You go to middle school in the 6th grade. K through 5, they got signs up talking about no guns, no drugs. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all need this in elementary? They were like, man, you wouldn't believe how many kids bring guns and drugs to school. Like parents, if you know you out here hustling or doing whatever, or hey man, put your shit up. Keep your kids out your room. Like that's why you can't be your child friend. Like you think we had a chance to hang out in our mama them room? Like no, hell no. They better be in there, or you better be going to get something. But you ain't finna hang out in your mama them room. No, you don't take your ass in your room or the den. Like we couldn't go in the living room, the dining room, and our parents' room. Them motherfuckers was off limits. You know what I mean? You couldn't eat all over the house. Like I be looking at women cars. I'm talking about cars filthy. Hey man, how do you ride around like this? Well, you know the kids. I be letting the kids, yeah, but if the kid don't know how to eat like they got some sense, kid gotta wait till they get home before they eat. No, I don't. They'll be all right for the next 10 minutes. They'll be all right. But you gonna get something to eat right by the house. They'll be all right. And kids eat mess as hell anyway. So you already know they're gonna make a mess. But shit. And then you gotta teach your kids then that hey man, you can't be eating all nasty and crazy and hey man, come on now. And I'm telling you, kids will they'll do it. Kids are sponges from 0 to about 8 years old, man. Teach your child. It, it, it's actually fun being a parent if you're paying attention. Like when kids are small, man, that's shit. That's when I enjoy them the most. They ain't got no attitude yet, but they got a lot of personality. You know what I mean? They just want attention. They just want you to spend some time with them. Yeah, y'all buying them everything. Y'all see what buying them everything lead to? I know you thought you was doing your child a favor. No, you fucking your child up. Buying them everything. It's cool to give them what they want, but you got to make them earn it. You know what I mean? Just like, I mean, you already know that people respect shit better when they have to work for it. And that's life, period. I tell women the same thing. Make a man work for parts of you. You give him different parts of you at a time. You don't give him all of you. Time y'all meet, hell, he ain't got shit to work for. That's why he run behind the motherfucker that won't give him the time of day. Men like a challenge. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, kids respect shit more. Just like when your parents, like we used to get what they call an allowance. But to get that allowance, your ass had chores, just like a little job. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, make them kids earn that money, man. They'll respect that shit more. That's why a lot of them can't deal with conflict. They ain't never had to. They always been spoiled. They always got everything they wanted, especially if they're only child. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, teach your child how to deal with conflict. Teach them how to deal with the word no. Like I've had many women that tell me I'm the first man to ever tell them no. I'm the only man that ever told them no. I'm like, what? Yeah, that nigga can't tell me no. Shit, why the fuck he can't? You know what I mean? If you ain't earned something or you don't deserve some shit, I ain't scared to tell you no. You know what I mean? I'm here to help you get what you need. I can't promise you everything you want. Shit, I ain't never had everything I got there want. You know what I mean? But I damn sure make sure you get everything you need. We'll try to get everything you want if you acting right. And when I say acting right, I don't mean doing everything I say. No, I told you what works for me is I watch the way you handle your business. That's the turn on for me. The way you handle your business. Like I gotta be attracted to you at least a little bit for me to even speak to you. You know what I mean? Or to kick it with you. So I gotta be attracted to you. That's automatic. You know what I mean? But what's turned me on is the way you handle your business. If I know you can handle your business, I know if something happened to me, shit, you can handle mine. You can I can show you how to handle mine and you can do it. But if you can't handle yours, shit, hell no. I'm not even thinking about you handling mine. No, hell no. I don't know, man. Somebody asked me about being a life coach. I don't know. People don't like to listen. You know what I mean? Like I got people that I talk to, man. They'll call me every day about what's going on with them. Every day, I tell them exactly what's going to happen. They won't listen to me, but then they always come back. Hey, Black, you know what? You were right. You were right. Hey, shit, I knew I was right when I told you. But shit, if I'm gonna waste my breath and you ain't gonna never listen to me, you know what I mean? What the hell am I talking to you for? People get paid to do this shit I do. You know what I mean? To sit down and discuss your problems. You know what I mean? People get paid for that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, at least listen to me. And I'm not gonna tell you what to do. That's your decision. I'll tell you what I would do, but you have to make sure that you feel the same way I feel. So you can't necessarily do what I would do. But I can be a listening ear. And then sometimes people just need to vent. You know what I mean? Like everybody like to listen to respond. Sometimes your response ain't even needed. Sometimes they just need a listening ear. You know what I mean? So hey man, but we all got to start being accountable for the way we do shit too. Like that's why women hated Caleb Samuels. Like I didn't agree with everything that he talked about or he said. I agree with a lot of shit he talked about because it's the truth. Women don't like being held accountable for nothing. You know what I mean? But then I have to blame the men too. Y'all stop letting them get away with all this bullshit. Like you supposed to be the leader. You know what I mean? Don't be scared to tell your woman no. If you know something ain't right or you know you can't afford something right now, hey man, tell her hey, to hold on, shoulder, I got you. But shit, it'll be in a minute. If she catch an attitude, okay, well shit, well fuck it. You say fuck it, I'm gonna say fuck it too. Okay, I don't have to get it for you. I'm not gonna lose no sleep not being good to you. You know what I mean? See, a lot of men they've been brought up to think that you got to do everything that your woman say and all that shit. Like the bullshit saying happy wife, happy life. Like, man, fuck that. Your nigga need to be happy too. And y'all wonder why he run around on you. Shit, because he ain't happy. Shit, it's simple. When the last time you asked your man, was he happy? Well, shit, when was the last time you cared if he was happy or not? You know what I mean? Like, hey man, if you got a good man and if you don't have a good man and you still with him, that's on you. That those are the choices you make. You're responsible for the choices you make. But if you got a good man, hey man, show that man some love sometime. Keep all your girlfriends out your business because you only talk to them when shit going wrong. You don't brag on the man none. That's why your friends end up hating your man because everything you done told them been negative. Like I said, I had one woman talking to me. I'm talking to, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, tell me something good about this, about your man. She can't tell me shit. She been with this nigga 7 years. She can't tell me nothing good about him. Okay, so why are you still there? That don't make no sense to me. You can't tell me nothing good about this man, but you still fucking with him. And you done gave him 7 years of your life. That's your fault, not his. He been who he is. It's up to you to accept that shit. Like men gonna treat you the way that you make him treat you. If you have some standards, you have some values, you have some morals, either he gonna give you what you need or he gonna leave. Either way, it's a plus to you. And if he don't want to try to make you happy, you ain't got to be the fucking with him anyway. Now, don't you be ridiculous on a lot of the bullshit that you expect out of man. And a lot of y'all got to understand that a man is there for more than money. That's why a lot of these kids are fucked up now. They don't have a male figure in their life. They all need one. Yeah, have some of y'all women been the mama and the daddy? Yeah, you have. Okay, but look at the world right now. Shit, you've been bragging about you don't need a man. Okay, well you can't blame it on the man. Not saying y'all raising the kids by yourself, but a lot of y'all are. Okay, well, how your child turned out, that's on you then. If you don't, if you the one raising them, it's on you. If that man ain't never been there, you can't blame him for the way the child turned out. Now you can blame him for them having some of the emotions that they got because he wasn't there, and they might feel empty because they don't know 50% of them where it came from. But the way you raised them, no, that's on you. What's happening, Miss India? You can come on here if you want to. I sent you the link. You know what I mean? I got to preaching on a Friday night. I don't know why, but I'm like I say, I'm getting tired of a lot of shit I'm saying, man. we gotta do better, man. We gotta value relationships. You know what I mean? And stop feeling like you gotta sleep with everybody. You know what I mean? That ain't the key to life, man. And then know that you change women, especially women, you change their emotions when y'all sleep together, too. You're gonna see a different side of that woman. Now that's if you hit her right. Now, if you ain't satisfying her, yeah, you know what I mean, you probably can do whatever the hell you want to. But if you hit her right, pimp, yeah, you're gonna get some different emotions out of her. Like I remember when I first started coaching kickball, I they used to call these women that used to hang around me my Fab Five. They we used to be everywhere together. We used to go to all the games together. You know what I mean? They used to sit around me. You know what I mean? Like we were just that tight. You know what I mean? But they used to call them my Fab Five. They thought I was sleeping with all five of these women at one time. And like I told them, I don't know where y'all can sleep with five women at the same time and all of them get along. Like nigga, I ain't never been able to do that. What's happening, man?
Hey, how you?
I'm good. How you doing today?
Um, I'm good.
Uh-oh. Some not how. What that
No, I'm
how?
doing the same thing. I was listening to what you were saying. I caught the tail end though, cause I was trying to get in. I heard you say something about men sleeping with women, different women.
Yeah. I mean, like they gotta understand that. Especially like I don't understand how everybody be out here raw dogging each other like it ain't shit, man.
What?
Like
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't I don't get that shit, man. Like I can't put my life in everybody's hands like that. Not it
Let me
not it, hey man.
let me tell you a little story right quick. It ain't funny, but it's funny because I used to think the same thing. I worked at this particular hospital, not now that I work at now, but I used to do their records, and a lot of the patients used to come in through the ER. Instead of if you and if I guess if you're in too much pain, you just gone to the ER instead of going to your primary care doctor. But I used to read a lot of these charts, and this was like 4 or 5 years ago. But I used to read these charts because I had to put them into the system, and I would in my mind I would think all these people were sleeping in the same bed because they was coming in the hospital for the same reason,
Hey man, that shit crazy,
STD,
man.
and now
Right.
it's worse.
Yeah. Hey
and
man.
and some people just don't get it. Or either they don't get it or they just don't care. Let me put it that way.
I think it's a little bit of both. I don't if you grown and you out having sex, I don't have no sympathy for you. Like motherfucker, you should know what you're doing before you do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I don't have some women that tripped out because I wouldn't sleep with them if I didn't have a condom.
I'm sorry, what?
They were like, "Boo, I'm dead serious." They were like, "Hold on, you gonna put that on?" Yes, motherfucker. Like
Right
I'm not
now.
I'm not I'm not putting my life in your hands like that, shawty. Like
Exactly. And
I
that's what you
value
do.
me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And like I say, I'm not.
Exactly.
I know I'm not the only nigga that you kicking it with. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's a very small chance that you seeing me once or twice a year, and I'm the only nigga that you fucking with. It's a very very slim chance, y'all. You know what I
Right.
mean? So no, I'm not gonna take that chance.
I'm good.
You know what I mean? So
I'm good.
and then if you don't know me and you want me to sleep with you raw, shit, that means everybody you running into, you want them to sleep
You
with
want
you
them
raw
to do
too.
exactly the same
Like, no, baby. No, I'm cool.
thing.
Yeah, pussy don't excite me. Like I love it to death. But shout it ain't never had me fucked up. Well, I'm
Right.
just running around hitting everything any kind of way. Like, no, hell no.
I know
Nah,
that's
hell
right.
no. I'm cool with that shit, man.
And then and what people don't understand is the shit out here that medicine can't cure, won't cure.
Right. That's right.
It
Hey man.
might suppress it a little bit, but it ain't gonna cure it.
Right. Hey man. It might mask the pain.
Right.
but that,
But it ain't going
that
nowhere.
shit ain't going nowhere, nigga. Hey man, it seems like people got scared for a minute when AIDS came out. You know what I mean? I remember when that shit started. You know what I mean? They got scared for a minute, but soon as they say that they can give you some shit and you can live a little longer, they got right back at it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then at first they were hollering it was a gay disease, so motherfuckers wasn't really worried about it if they went gay. Like, hey man,
Yeah,
like
but it don't
y'all
matter
listen
because
to
you even do you know You know, and we got so many download brothers in
Right.
Atlanta,
Yeah.
so you better be
Yeah.
careful.
Right. Right. Like, hey man. And then
No.
like some I don't understand too with this younger generation. Like this nappy head look. Like
Mm.
motherfuckers they ain't getting no twist, they ain't getting no dreads, and then they just won't comb they fucking hair. Like who the hell is that? What heritage is that?
Is that
You know what I mean? Like
what style you got going on? Yeah, I
right,
can't say that
like
drives
who
me
the
insane.
hey man? Then they be on the jobs. You on the goddamn interviews and shit. Head nappers a motherfucker, man. Like who the fuck teaching
You
y'all this
think, and
shit,
who gonna
man?
hire you?
Right.
I don't. Yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah, this generation something else.
Like I'll be in the barber shop and I see them. They like when I had braids, I didn't like I just had them go over my braids to trim the wild hair off. If I just got it braided, you know what I mean, shake my beard up and
Mm-hmm.
all that shit. But these motherfuckers, hey, you just shake me up. No, don't touch that top. Like, pimp, what the fuck? And then
You need.
it ain't even just the motherfuckers in the hood. Like rich motherfuckers, rich young niggas play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Like they the
Mm-hmm.
same way. I'm like, Pill, who the hell started this shit?
Yeah.
Like it was always about being neat with
Right.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
hey man.
Yeah.
The
I say
women don't
a lot of
the,
morals and values don't went out the window.
hey man, them motherfuckers gone, shorty. Them
Yeah,
motherfuckers
no more.
gone.
No more.
Like where are the little groups of cute ass women that everybody's scared to talk to? Like the women looking rougher than the goddamn men. I'm
I'm
like,
talking and then
hey man.
that this generation look older than we do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's crazy as fuck. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That's
they looking worse than we. They looking older than us. Let me put it
yeah,
that way.
yeah,
Like they could be the parent.
yeah. When I tell motherfuckers I'm 79, they don't believe me. Like, look, man, I just take care of myself. You know what I mean? But hey,
Yeah, it's
uh,
crazy.
I
Mm-mm.
don't get it, man. And
And this I
it's like they proud of a bunch of bullshit. Like, hey, man, who teaching y'all this shit? You know what I
that's
mean?
the
Like,
point. They ain't being taught.
but yeah, like I say, once you get grown, like I don't give a fuck what you were taught. Once you get grown, it's on you.
Yep.
Like you gotta look in that damn mirror every morning and be like, damn, hold on, this can't be me. Yeah, like I feel, man, I felt crazy. Y'all seen me yesterday. I felt crazy. But I ran to the goddamn bump shot anymore. Hey man,
Say
soon
you
as I
ran.
got damn, hey man, soon as I finished walking, I did my walking first so I can get her time to get to the barber shop. Shit, I was in that chair at 9:30 that morning. Hey man, I can't do it, man.
I know that's right. I don't understand. I can't. I be talking getting on my nephew about that because he like wear his hair like that. I be like, let me just take you to the barber shop, please.
Hey man, I don't get it, man. Like when I had hair, when I had them braids, like
Hmm.
if my braids look fuzzy a little bit, I got that stocking cap on. Like nigga, hell no, you not finna see my head fucked up, nigga. Like I put the stocking cap on the way this motherfucker anywhere. Like they
Right.
thought I was crazy. 'Cause I used to wear that motherfucker everywhere,
Everywhere.
everywhere. I made that motherfucker style. You know what I mean? So, nah, man, I don't get it, man. And like I
That
say,
just
the last time I went to a club, you know what I mean,
mm,
come one of my partners owned the club. I go to the club. I'm looking around like the women looking rougher than the men,
yeah.
smoking black and miles and cigarettes and vapes, and they going to the bar getting shots and like, well, where the fuck is the cute women at?
Right here. Hmm.
You
They
know what I
be
mean?
at
I'm
work.
like,
They be
it
at
used
work.
to, it used to be groups of little 4 or 5 of y'all in little groups on, you know what I mean? Like, hey man,
Mhm.
niggas scared to talk. Hey, nigga, I bet you won't go say nothing to so and so. Like, nigga, where these motherfuckers at? You know what I mean? Nah, boy, I can't take you serious. You know what I
that
mean?
mhm.
It's
That just go back to what we were saying yesterday about everybody not, being honest and just saying what you want,
right,
how it's gonna
right,
be, and bringing other third parties into situations, and then somebody end up dead.
right,
I'm good. I stay
right.
over here,
Hey man.
right here.
Now let me ask you this. I ain't never understood this either. Like, do you like going to the strip club?
Me,
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't be my first choice, but I go. I mean, cause I mean, you got some people. I'm very secure within my sexuality, so I don't. Yeah, I go. I mean, I don't have a problem going, but I
But
wouldn't just
what
go
what
to be. You know what I'm saying? Just to go. No,
I'm saying, but what's the purpose of you going?
why not?
I'm saying, what you like looking at pussy? Cause that's
I
that's
can look at
that's
my
what's
own.
in there. That's what I'm
I
saying.
can look at
But
my own. But I'm
but but
saying,
your, but your
oh,
own ain't in the club.
I can look,
Like
I can
that's
look at my own.
I'm trying to I be trying to figure it out. Like women swear they don't like women though. They don't like looking at women. But shit, you want to go to the strip club for what? That's what's in there. Naked ass women.
Yeah, I mean, I
Then
go
you
to
what?
the dude too. I go see some dudes, but I ain't never been down. But
Yeah,
I ain't
like
been to a. I actually ain't been to a strip club in. Oh, I think the last strip club we went to was when Magic City was affordable.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, way back in the day.
And then if we was young, then the man was like, oh, do y'all want an application, nigga?
Oh
No.
yeah. Yeah, they trying to get y'all
Mm-mm.
in there.
I'm good. Straight.
But I ain't never understood that. When we want to go with their man to the strip club, like for what? Motherfucker, you ain't finna monitor what I'm doing.
Oh, no.
What you gonna be doing that I can't look? Shorty, whatever. If I see something I like and I spend goddamn more than about $20 on it, you gonna have some wind in your jaw. Damn, you like that little bitch? Hey, Shorty, I'm just enjoying the moment, man. No,
I
you looking
mean,
at her
then
too
too.
hard. Like, Shorty,
And see,
gone,
that's where
man.
trust comes in. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, first, I mean, you got men who do that and don't take care of home first. They go out and spend all their money. Nah, nigga, you need to do that. No,
Yeah, but what? That's on you. If you don't have that type nigga,
but I haven't,
that's
so I'm not.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's on you. That ain't me.
this, this what you choose. That's what you
Yeah.
choose. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't have to give a woman all my money. I can still talk my way up on some shit. Like I still got a mouthpiece. You know what I mean? I'm good.
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how I can benefit off her. I'm trying to see what kind of money she got. Shit. Do you need help managing your money? You know what I mean?
You crazy. Huh?
I'm just trying to see where your head at. I ain't trying to give you
Mhm.
no money. Let's see how we can get some money together.
That
What
right.
all do you do? Yeah, you can't come up on me, but we can come up together.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean? I got some men I can put you on.
Yeah. I just went. No. I rather stay at home.
Yeah, hey man.
Just let me stay right here. I'm
I
good.
ain't never figured that shit out. When we going to the strip club? Shit, we ain't, motherfucker. When I go, I'm going. I want to go and enjoy myself. I don't need you poking me in my side. Don't
And
be
then
looking at
I
her
guess
like that. Like, hey man, go.
younger, being if I was a little younger maybe, but now no, and I could be at home looking at the top of my eyelids. I see you
Oh
when you
yeah,
get back.
yeah. That's
I see
it.
you when you get
Like,
back.
so
I
I'm
see you
coming
when you
home.
get
You ain't got to worry about that. I
back.
don't want this motherfucker in here. Everybody
Right.
can see her. Yeah, I don't want the.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want the motherfucker that everybody can look at.
And I mean, I ain't knocking nobody's hustle. I mean, you have to do what you have to do. But I mean, I wouldn't make that like no career. That wouldn't be no career move. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying? If you're
that's a
trying to do
hustle.
something, but you got some women who that's all they do because that's all they know because there's no benefit to that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but just like the dope game, you gotta have an out now. That's a
Right?
hustle, not a career.
Right.
That ain't gonna get old. Them titties gonna get to falling and laying down like, hey man. So get it while you can, but have an escape plan. You
Yeah.
know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Gotta have an
Have a
escape plan.
plan. You can't just you don't want to do that forever. Just you know.
Nah.
But you got some people who just don't. They just get in and get comfortable and,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can.
But then you wanna all that time you don't went by, and then you wonder why a nigga won't take you serious. Shit, the world done seen you.
Exactly.
The
That's
world
right.
done seen the inside of your ass, shoulder. I can't keep. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, ain't no telling how many niggas done played with the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
shoulder,
See, yeah.
that ain't what a nigga trying to marry. I'm sitting here telling y'all now that ain't what a motherfucker looking to marry now.
Right. Absolutely. Well, honey, you
Not.
need to tell me what they trying to marry because I don't know. I'm lost. What they
I
trying?
mean, honestly, I don't know, Shawty. Like I don't like I want some married men to come on here and tell men some benefits to being married. Like a lot of men feel like it ain't no benefits in it. You know what I mean? So a lot of men they ain't really studying that shit. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
I look at some of my friends that been married since I say about 20 years or longer or whatever. And hey man, shit, a lot of them look wore out. They look tired and depressed. Like,
see.
hey man, if that's what marriage life is, I'm glad I didn't do it. Like, hell no. Yeah, I mean, like I see them, they got a head full of gray hair, face full of gray hair. Like, hey, Bill, what the fuck? Nigga always mad and nigga damn near alcoholic. He want to get drunk all the time. Like, hey, Bill, what the
Yeah, that's crazy.
fuck?
That's crazy. Hey,
What's happening, Shawty?
What's going
What's
on?
happening?
how you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
All
Hey man,
right.
I'm chilling, man.
But
Chilling
I
too.
mean, I don't know. You're, but you have to. Marriage is work. It's
Yeah,
not something
yeah,
that'll come. You know what I'm saying? Like I think
right.
people had the wrong perceptive of what marriage is. I
Yeah,
mean, everything ain't always gonna be, on the up and up, but you have to work at it. Cause I've seen couples. I've I have seen couples that are as young as we are, and as old as we are, but they you got to do things together to make it to keep it
right, right,
together, what I'm saying. But
right.
I ain't with I mean the older you get, you
Uh-huh.
should get tired of all that rah rah rah. Ain't nobody got time for all that.
Yeah, right.
That's funny that you say that because one of my husband's girlfriends told me, she said, marriage is overrated. And and I said, really? She said, yeah, marriage is overrated. I said, well, the Bible, speaks of marriage or whatever. And she said, well, what is marriage really? It's a soul tie. So you could be married without a piece of paper.
Right, right.
You marry when you are committed and when you are intimate with someone,
That's right.
and
Hmm.
the world just acknowledges that paper.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
that's
yes.
why
So then,
I
I
ain't
was
never
like,
felt
okay,
like I had to have that piece of paper.
right,
Like
right. A
that's
lot of
that's really for the government to keep up with your ass.
Mhm.
Like I know what the
Oh,
paper really for.
yeah. I
You
uh-huh.
don't
know
need
what I
no
mean?
piece of paper to tell me how I feel.
Nah, man. And that ain't gonna make me treat you no different.
Right.
Like if I
But
fuck with
she
you,
told
I fuck
me,
with you. Like it
and
ain't.
I had to acknowledge she was right, and me being a minister, I'm just like, okay, she right.
Yeah,
She was right. She was
yeah,
totally, and she was being funny because she got me on
right.
some crazy crap, but she was right. I was like, dang, she right. You know what?
Yeah,
Had to reexamine that because
yeah.
Mhm.
ain't nowhere. I'm just saying, it
And
is
Right.
what it is.
let me say this: I'm not against marriage. I know some great
No,
married people. I know some great
right,
married couples. You know what I mean? But I do think
by
that
paper,
people, yeah.
but there's some great married couples without paper. There's some
Oh
people
yeah.
who are very committed, intimate. They have a great, friendship, relationship,
Yeah,
and they are married
yeah. And I've
together.
known some that
Marriage
I
means put together. They're
right.
put
Like
together
I've known some
Mhm.
that was together for like 20 years and then but they weren't married. Then they
by
kept
the
listening
government.
to everybody. Right. But I'm saying, like, they kept listening to everybody. Yeah, you better get married. You need to marry that man. Soon they got married, they were divorced in probably less
Broke
than a
up,
year.
right? Because
Yeah.
Wow.
They were
it
divorced in less than a
changes.
year. Yep.
Sometimes it changes your
Yep.
mindset, and
Yep.
you start to feel like you have to be a certain kind of way, or change things, or you got to have
Mhm.
full control. People turn into something else. People do something else. So
Right.
then there you go. The
Yeah.
whole relationship changes. It don't feel the same.
Right. Right. What's up, Miss Isha?
Good evening.
Isha,
Hey,
Hey,
hey, how y'all doing?
We
all is
good,
well.
good.
How
How
are
man.
are
you?
you?
All is well, thank you.
What you do? Get it
Look
twisted up?
pretty,
I did. Thank you.
Uh-huh, that's pretty.
Thank
real
you.
pretty.
Everybody go to them twists now, man. And it grow the shit out of people hair now. It grow the shit out of people hair.
Well, I'm locking.
Oh, you're
Okay.
doing locks.
Locking.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm about 6 months in.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, your shit gonna be down your back in a minute.
Yeah. Wait, I can really get cute little pent up styles then.
Mm.
But you don't want nobody looking at you, so it don't matter.
you don't, Isha, you don't want nobody looking at you.
Hell no, she don't want nobody looking
She,
at her.
oh, you some kid,
All right,
Anisha.
Papa Black. Don't start.
Look, wait a minute. I'm have to cancel you too. Wait a
Nisha,
minute.
Nisha,
Wait a
Nisha,
minute. We
they
are
twin.
women.
They
We
sound
are
like
put
twins.
on this earth for people to, especially you're beautiful. Why? Why?
That's
Right.
it.
Why?
Because
You want some, don't say you don't want people to look at you. Yes, you do.
yeah, they
You
can look.
want somebody to look at you. You
Yeah,
know
but
why?
they
Because
better
you
not say
are a
shit.
beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And
They can
people,
look, but they better not say shit. They better not say one motherfucking thing.
You know
I'm
what?
telling you.
black,
I know this for a fact. I
He's
know
black,
this for a
right?
fact.
Yep.
Why they can't say nothing? They can't say hello.
She
They
not gonna
can't
get
say
them the
you're
time of day.
beautiful.
I was
She
trying
ain't
to
got
tell
to give them
look,
the time of day. Now I ain't saying you got
no,
to
I'm
be all,
saying, but I'm saying, well, it
yeah,
don't do
black.
no good. It don't do no good to talk to her. Then how you gonna?
Yes, it does. I mean,
She not gonna talk back. She not gonna listen. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that
look,
ain't
look.
always
I'm
true.
saying,
Now she might
listen,
listen to some man that
listen,
give a person that gives her a
listen.
compliment.
I'm saying,
Like
listen,
you're
mama,
beautiful. Hey,
listen, mama. They
and then
don't have
keep it
time
moving.
for that. They don't have time for that. I'm telling you. Look, we had just went walking, and look, we see her at Walmart.
Uh
I'm trying to get her attention. When I say she did not lift up her head at all,
huh.
I had to send my girl to go get her and say, "Hey, man, tell her it's just me." And she was like, "Man," she said she was not turning around. She ain't making no eye contact. She ain't doing shit. She ain't doing nothing.
You know what? That usually comes from a woman tired of crap. That's usually
Yeah.
what that
I
comes
mean,
from.
being
She's
attractive
used
is
to
a catch 22.
somebody, shooting the crap to her every time she give him an opportunity to be genuine, and so she just decides that hey, I ain't got time to even entertain it. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna let them speak. I'm not gonna let
Hey,
them look. I'm not.
I was just
But
letting them
don't be that way because you never know. You're beautiful, and this is just my advice. Quick advice. You don't have to take it, but I'm gonna give it anyway.
Listen.
Just be be okay with people speaking, looking at you, acknowledging that you're beautiful, even if they got crap up there. You know how to walk away. Um, and take that in because you never know. You may be walking away from your blessing. You never know. It may be somebody out there that is Mr. For real and not, you know, game, Mr. Game. And then
Mhm.
it may be your season. You just never know. So, even though you've been through the
I
crap
tried
and
to tell
people
all
don't
that.
gave you the
Thank
business
you for
and
listening to
you
me.
probably tired of the game, you know,
I'm
take
just
it for what it is and
enjoying
embrace that you're pretty and that you're gonna
on me
get
right.
spoken to.
I'm just
Your,
really embracing loving on me right
And
now.
that's a part of loving on you because you don't have to block out the world to love yourself. You
You're right.
shine. So if you shine when you walk in the room or you shine when you walk in the store and somebody gives you a compliment, doesn't mean that you're not loving on you. Somebody's complimenting you and you still loving on you.
You're
And then
absolutely
if they hating on you, the same thing. I love haters. I love them. I'm like, I
Me
need
too.
20 more of
Have
them.
mercy. I
Because,
know that's right.
I can walk in a room and just disturb it.
oh
Like,
yeah.
people be like, you know, give me that business. I be like, hey. They be like, oh, I know why she smile at me? Hey. Because that's who I am. And if
right.
you don't like it, oh,
Mhm.
okay, it's still okay. I'm still gonna smile and say hey.
That's right.
So I mean,
That's right.
you just have to embrace who you are, like you said, love on you, but
Amen.
allow yourself to receive your flowers while you're still here from people you don't even know, because you never know where your blessings are, um where your acceleration or whatever that God has for you is gonna come from.
You're absolutely right. I do.
Yep. Okay.
When I try to talk to her, she didn't want to hear that shit.
Black, because you don't know how
Yeah.
you're at right, Black.
Oh, well, I tell the truth. I tell the truth. Now I might not know how to act, but I'm gonna tell the truth. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Hey, oh man, but like being attractive is a catch-22. Like you're gonna get a lot of unwanted attention. You know what I mean? So
Oh, I can
you, you,
attest to
you
that one.
yeah, you just gotta learn how to deal with it. You know what I
You're
mean?
right.
Like
Well, no, she got to deal with it. She could just blow them off, walk away.
yeah, I'm
See,
saying like
like
I didn't say stand there. I just said learn how to deal with it.
too, because I was married for 13 years. So this is like, this dating field is totally different.
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
talking about?
You
You knew me,
Mhm.
Sean. You knew me.
I quit with the dating thing. I told Black a couple months ago, Black. I quit on the dating thing. I just don't too much, too little, too
I
late, too
something
something. If it happens, it happens. But
don't, you
you
know.
don't know if they down, low, up, down, flip, flop.
Right.
Right,
Lord.
Hey man.
Then they come with that weak game. I just look like this. I'm very smart. Don't play yourself.
right,
Just shut up.
Mm-mm.
Lies for no reason. Drama. You got,
Amen.
you know, baggage, and everybody got something that's not, perfect. But come on, they be lying about little stuff. Just
Yeah.
ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
make
know
you
that's
want to,
right.
be like, yeah. And then you want to, then you'll, then you be like, I just deal with who I used to deal with. I might as well go back to that. They was at least I know where they coming from. At least I
yeah.
know they ain't down low. Look,
Y'all,
or
y'all,
up high
Right.
over the board or
It's
around the
sad out
planet.
here, man. I really feel sorry for y'all. It's sad out here. You know what I mean? Like it's hell finding a good woman too. But
I've heard that too. I've
yeah,
heard.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
But
Like,
I
cause
mean, you right, Black. But
uh,
then
uh,
when like we talked about last night, when you meet a good woman and you get a good woman, you don't appreciate a good woman until she's
yeah,
gone. And,
Yeah.
and
I'm
then
saying
you
like,
come back and say, "Oh, she was such a good woman." Well, you
Right.
had
yeah,
me.
yeah. I mean, but
You didn't know it
sometimes
Hello.
deserved
men are not ready for y'all. Like if they not used to dealing with somebody like y'all, they don't know how to deal with y'all. And every woman think that well you old enough to know what I need and no.
Age
You
is
need
not age is not knowledge or
y'all
maturity.
need to sit down and talk
So
about
me.
what you
Amen.
need. You know what I mean?
Say that
Don't
louder for the
assume.
people in the back.
Yeah,
okay.
don't assume nobody know what you need or what you want. You gotta sit down
Mm-hmm.
and conversation.
And then after the conversation 500 times, can you just do what you're supposed to do? Because your
Yeah.
conversation, you can talk to you blue in the face.
Oh yeah,
And
I
until a
don't care nothing
person
about no word.
decides to
Mm-hmm.
put their heart and mind and actions, it does not matter how
All
much you
right.
talk.
Yeah,
Because you can talk,
Mm-hmm.
I can talk you all night long.
yeah.
Talking to you all night long tomorrow when you decide to walk and go see, you know, Jasmine, you going to see Jasmine. I see you when you get back. But you could be, there's some women out there that you could just be real honest with and be like,
Oh
Right.
yeah.
look,
I've been
I
honest
don't
all
want
my
to be in
life,
a
so
committed
I
relationship.
know
I
it
just
works.
want us to kick it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that woman has the right. See, then you're not
Right.
playing with somebody's
Yeah.
emotions and feelings and mind. And you're not playing games. You're being real. And
Yeah.
you're
Mm-hmm.
allowing that woman to make a decision about her life. If
Yeah.
she wants to be a part of, and then she don't feel some kind of way when she
Right.
catch you lying, because you're
That,
Right.
gonna have to lie to cover up what you said you was gonna do when you said you wasn't gonna do it.
that's
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you don't really have to, because we are grown, and like you said, we can talk. But when you talk, be real. Don't
Oh yeah.
don't
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
bluff and cuff
Hey man,
and
I be
and stuff. Because you got cuffed it up under here and you stuff it in there and then you put it under there. And so then when it all comes out, because women are very intelligent, we have intuition,
we
and
are.
we can pretty much walk you through that lie that you just sit there and told us for two
yeah.
hours.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like
And
I be trying to tell man, like honesty really works. Like Tim,
It
I've
does.
been honest my whole life, so I ain't never had no problem.
It really does.
right.
I ain't never had no problem. 'Cause
It'll
they know
take
I'm
you
for
a
real
long
about the
way.
shit. Yeah,
I
they know I'm for real about what I say. Cause but I tell them I'm serious about it. Like this is like I'm cool with being who I am. Like that's
And there is a
yeah,
shortage of that, Black.
yeah,
We
I'm cool. I'm
we
cool with who I am.
are,
So,
you know, we are in 2022, almost to 2023, and from the young to the old, from the rich to the poor, men especially feel like they have to lie. Women do it too,
yeah,
but men do it the most,
yeah.
and
no,
Mm-hmm.
they just
Mm-hmm.
they okay with that. That's not okay. You know,
Too much.
come for real. It is. It's not worth your peace. Like
yeah. I mean that's true.
people live for love, joy, and peace. They don't want to
Yeah,
be in drama.
Right.
that's
They
it.
don't want to be unhappy. They don't want to go through the mud. They don't want to go through the chaos and all that. It's just better to, put it on the table.
Right. Yeah.
Put it on the table. If she want to pick it up, she pick it up. If she don't want it, she'll leave it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Women know when
Right.
to hold them and when to fold them. We know
Yeah.
what we want and what we don't.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I don't have women that call themselves gonna try to change me, and I be like, "Shout, I told
You can't
you
change
who I
nobody.
was. I told you, like,
Mm-mm.
I don't certain shit I ain't gonna never go for. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? But hey, man, just be
A
cool.
woman can't change a man. A man can't change a
I don't.
woman.
I don't
You
try.
change yourself. Change
Yeah.
comes from within.
Right.
If
Mm-hmm.
you want change, it starts within you.
Right.
You
I mean, but
but
if I can't accept you for who you are, I'm not. I just won't fuck
you
with you.
can't
It
accept
ain't.
me for who I am,
Yeah, I
then
just
you're
ain't gonna
probably
fuck with
not my match.
you. Right.
I
Right.
can't
Yeah.
accept you for who
It's,
you are, you're
And
probably not my match.
that's it.
If
right.
Mm-hmm.
there's change to when you do want to change for somebody, it starts within. You may meet somebody that makes you want to change some things about yourself,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that may be improving yourself, or having better credit. You never know anything. It could be something that person adds to you, but it still starts within you. You have to make the decision to make that change, and
Right.
that has to feel comfortable within you. If it doesn't, it's going to cause a problem in a relationship, because when you change for somebody else just to make them happy, you unhappy.
Right.
Yep.
Right. That's right.
So in order for you to be happy, you have to be good with the changes that you made. Has to become something that you want.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember dating this girl one time that she just swore I was too hard on her. I showed you too hard. You need to change. You need to change. And when I changed, first of all, I'm unhappy because now I'm letting you get away with shit that I don't let motherfuckers get away with. And then next thing I know, you know what? I sure wish you were like you used to be. Motherfucker, if you don't shut the fuck up, like, hey man, go on with that shit, Charlie. You know what I mean? Like, you getting a different me because I'm letting you get away with shit that I don't tolerate. You know what I mean? So
You were
yeah,
trying to adapt and trying
yeah,
to.
yeah. I'm trying to. You say I'm too hard. Okay, I don't heard that before. So okay, let's
So you
try it
look in
your
the
way.
mirror and you try to make it
Yeah,
better.
yeah, let's try it your way.
That,
Well, okay,
right.
well, but nah, hell nah, that shit won't happen no more. If I'm too hard for you, just ride out. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Like my dad had told me one time. Like I asked him, I'm like, hey, pimp, how do you let your wife get away with all that shit, man? Like anything you want to do it's always an issue, but she get to do whatever the hell she wants to. And he was like, hey man, you just have to let women have their way sometimes. Like, no, fuck, I don't.
Well, there is a saying about that.
Yeah,
Happy
I just
wife,
said
happy
that.
life.
Yeah, that's why a lot of happy wives mad and by themselves because
But that's why a
the
lot of
nigga ain't never
happy.
happy.
But that's why a lot of happy wives have cheating men.
All right,
That part, or
that's how.
unfaithful, or
Yeah,
broken
yeah,
relationship. That's
yeah,
but it is a saying. But again,
yeah.
um, when you are in a relationship, it is a give and take.
Hmm.
When
Yeah.
when you're in a relationship, you do have to acknowledge each other's feelings, and how
That's
if you care about that person or want to make something out of the relationship that you have, you do have to do some self. It starts in self
Right,
looking in the mirror and say, you know what, Wanda, do you really have to do it that way? He don't like it that way. Let's try it this way.
right.
Are you okay with that, Wanda? And then you say, okay, I am, or hell no, I ain't doing that. Okay, well then, then I can say, you know what? I thought about it. That ain't gonna work for me. And if that ain't gonna work for you, me not doing that, then probably ain't gonna work.
right.
That's it.
Or I can try it, and if it ain't working out, you're gonna have to understand that ain't working out for me, and I can't feel that. So you're gonna have to find another alternative route. I mean, at least I can try. But if it's not resonating within, so it still got to resonate within me. Because
Right.
Right.
if it starts to make me uncomfortable or breaking my peace, I ain't doing it.
That's right.
Amen.
Or you said a mouthful right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Wanda, I talked to your boy today.
Who?
Mo.
Real?
Yeah, he called me today.
Oh, that's what's up. His butt.
Yeah,
I used, I used
that's my
to,
dog now. His silly
I used
self.
to pick on Mark at school. He's calling me yellow banana. He was so yellow.
You might
He was so
Mo-
popular, but I've always been like this, so I didn't care. I was a little fat
he
bully.
should
Look,
he should might know more. She went to Columbia.
What year? What year were you there?
Now that I know. I don't know. I know he's younger than me, so
96.
I'm
I'm
not
thinking
sure.
about another Mark.
No, I'm talking
I
about
thought you were talking about
Mug.
Stream.
Mug. No, me Mug. Me
Me,
Mug.
oh, you talked to Mug. Oh,
Yeah, I talking
you
Mug.
talked to my brother. You talked to
Yeah,
Kenyon.
yeah.
Who was
Oh,
the
Uh, Kenyon Raymond.
Kenyon Raymond.
Oh yeah, well, however you say it.
how
Yeah, yeah.
that name?
That's
Yeah,
me Mug.
yeah. They
That's my
call it
brother.
me Mug.
Name sounds
He,
familiar.
he coached what is that, kickball?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Do music. He's a jack of all trades. Let me
Yeah,
just say that.
he do a little bit
Jack
of
of all trades. He
everything.
doing everything.
His face.
He for a long time. He doing everything.
Oh yeah.
Do it all.
Did he ever let you see the little movie we started shooting?
Y'all saw? Yeah, I ain't
Yeah.
surprised. Look, I ain't no telling. I ain't look. Look. What kind of movie I was shooting?
Ah,
it went crazy.
Okay, cause
It went crazy.
when I say my brother is I
Yeah,
brag on him a lot because he a genius. That
yeah.
boy is
That's
straight.
who done did all
That
my
boy is
logos.
straight genius.
Yeah,
oh, that's
that's who did all my early logos. All my
Really?
star line, everything. Yeah.
I ain't know that my brother
Yeah.
is a genius. I give him he's not as recognized as he should be, but
Right, right,
through the years I've seen so
right,
many, people become famous because of him.
right,
Become
right.
famous. Like
Yeah. Trust me.
millionaires because of him.
I know the feeling. Trust me.
And I'd be like, wait a minute, hey, you stole that from my brother. I know where that came from. I know I was there when he made it up.
Right,
Hello, that part.
right.
But hey, it is what it is. The industry is a dog world, and
Oh yeah.
especially when you're in the entertainment
The
and
the cricketing business in the
doing that
world.
kind of stuff like that.
Oh
it is.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
But but a lot of
I had 25 years of it. I know
I know
exactly
you
how it
know Black, yep,
is.
and and the one thing about
I
it
done made
is
a couple of millionaire my damn self.
a
Like on
lot
some
of
real shit.
people, yes,
Yeah.
off your stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just being, and once
Done wrote
it's
TV
done, it's done.
shows and like I done wrote
Yeah,
TV shows and all kind of shit, man. Like so I done did it all.
yeah, yeah.
well,
Yeah.
But
Like I say, I've been running around these streets for a long time, man. I
I
done did
always
all
feel
kinds
like
of
this,
shit.
you never know where God put the fork in the road,
Right,
and
right,
He
right.
always said that the first shall be last, and last shall be first,
yes.
and you always get what you deserve.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
until if you endure to the end, you don't know what's coming.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't know what's coming. So you can still get your just desserts, or you know,
Your latter,
ancestors are
the latter will be great. Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
there.
yeah.
That's right. Your ladder will
Mhm.
be greater than your past. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I know I ain't got my shining moment yet. Like I already know it. So
Kinda.
But we never know, because a moment can turn into a second,
That's
yeah.
and
Uh,
a year could turn into a half a year.
uh,
It just
uh,
you don't know.
uh,
Today you may be one way, tomorrow may be a whole blow up.
oh
you know,
yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
Right.
You just never know.
yes.
Oh yeah. That's why I don't mind helping anybody because you don't never know who's
And
there
you
to.
always help because you
Right.
always reap what you sow.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey man.
Yeah.
People don't understand, man. You here to be a blessing to somebody else. That's how you get your blessing.
Be a
You know
blessing.
what I mean?
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know one thing. StreamYard don't like me when I'm driving. I said, okay, I'm gonna go home so I can. I was on. It would let me drive and get on. I was like, okay, I'm
Hell
going
no.
home so I can get
That's
off
not
tonight.
it.
That third StreamYard, I'm like,
And then I need to see how doing YouTube live is. Like
Yeah,
I need
something
to see how YouTube live.
cool. I'm like, okay, me and StreamYard ain't working. I ain't trying to be fighting with this thing. This no internet, no internet, no internet like that.
Now,
But
see when
I'm
I
on
first
but I'm on Facebook. So when
right.
they just so I'm like, really? Oh, okay, no internet.
Like I just tried StreamYard out when I first decided to start back podcast. You know what I mean? And I
Hmm.
was like,
Hmm.
but I paid for it for the year. You know what I mean? So I
Okay.
was like,
Well,
but
I
my
think you
for the
have to
year
have their browser. If you maybe if I was to get their browser, like make their browser my main browser, it
right,
would do better.
right.
It would do it. I, yeah, I believe so. So no, yeah, no.
Man, I'm gonna see how it is doing YouTube live. See if I can stream and how many places I can stream, different places I can stream in. So
Mm.
yeah, I'm gonna check that out because it seems
Mm,
like you can do more on YouTube live.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
So
and it's very friendly, user friendly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
So
yeah.
what y'all doing for the rest of the night, man? What y'all doing this Friday night? We already know India working. We already know that.
Yes, Miss India always working.
Oh,
I ain't mad at her because I
Hey,
need to be working too. I get it.
da, da,
But
da.
I need to place Cash App up. Look, so they can be sending me a birthday gift so I won't have to work as hard. I need
oh,
all the men that watch this show to send a Cash App to
you
Black
got
and put Queen Wonderful on there.
no. They better, no, you better put it. You better have them send it to you. It's
I
kind
know
of
you
black.
gonna spend it. See, I is. See, I'm
Yeah,
in.
but I'm telling you. But I'm telling you.
Dang. But at
But
least you
you
up
gotta
front.
give me your
At
cash
least
out.
you up front. Well, you see it, but it's show. So you need to put it up for me.
No, I'm saying you gotta.
He
I
said
don't
no.
know it.
Look,
I'm saying
look,
I don't know it.
look.
I'm saying just say it. I don't know it. How I'm gonna put up something that I don't even know.
Ah,
You can tell them.
ah. Oh, do you want me to tell him? Oh, I was just talking
Yeah.
trash. But yes.
No, I'm
Okay,
serious.
my birthday is coming July 19th. Up until then, whenever you look at Papa Black, you need to put a cash app up, $ Wanda, WANDA, Grizz, GRIS, one.
That's right.
$100. There you go.
That's right. Send us something for our
$5 to
birthday, man.
$100. I don't want $5.
Yeah.
$100. Look, look, what are your boys at? I'm trying to y'all them. Pearl. What
Man,
Johnny?
I don't know where them niggas at, man.
Yeah, where
I was
y'all
just
at?
about to ask where they at.
Where
Purple,
y'all
I
at?
don't know,
pearl,
man.
what pearl,
All the men that come on Black, I want $100
Pearl
for
was snapping today. I don't
up
know
until
who.
July.
He
I
was
don't know
But
doing
who.
I know
that.
y'all gonna watch
He,
it.
he was
Black.
snapping early. He was
Oh
snapping.
Lord, I gotta
Oh,
call and check on my cousin.
hey, man.
He
I
was
don't.
snapping.
Yeah,
What y'all
he
do to
was
him?
snapping early. No, it ain't us. what they doing to him? I don't
What
know.
they do to him?
Hey, man.
They better leave him alone.
But I be like, Pimp, you got to stop letting them know they getting up under your skin too.
Yeah.
That's why they keep fucking
Mhm.
with you, Pimp.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They know they
Yep.
irritate you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are a little
Mhm.
bit, more
Wait.
no nonsense. Like I don't have, I can't take it. They gonna snap. And then, with all he's been through, he just probably on the edge. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you know you on the edge. You need to sit back. You need to chill out. You
it's
know what I
sometimes
mean?
easier said than done. Like Nisha.
I didn't
Nisha
say
is
we.
Nisha
Yeah,
knows she on the edge and she really would love to sit back, but just because she has her guard up because that brick wall has been put there because of what she's been through, even Isha. When you feel some kind of way, you want to sit back, but you be like, oh no, I ain't sitting back because soon as I sit back, here it come. I'm gonna put this wall up and I'm gonna be ready.
yeah.
It's not
I mean,
it's easier said than done, Black.
yeah, but like I
It's
tell
easy for me and you, but it ain't easy for everybody
yeah,
to
but
just sit back.
like I tell people, you gonna have to deal with a lot of shit in real life. You got to deal with shit. Okay, well you got to learn how to be able to deal with it
That's right.
and make it work for you. Like,
Okay, so let me ask you this then, Black. Because there ain't nobody else. There ain't no other men on here. I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, I'm
You
saying.
can deal with stuff, but just say you tell me you have to smoke every day, right?
Yeah,
You gotta have
yeah,
you. What if
yeah.
you? What if I say you can't smoke every day? You
No,
you.
I'm gonna
No,
smoke.
no,
Yeah,
no. You can't.
I'm
You
telling you,
gotta
I
say
am.
that you can't smoke every day.
Okay,
You
well,
are, cause
I
you.
sneak.
That's what.
I'm gonna sneak into it then.
Mm,
I'm telling you,
Period.
Shawty,
mm,
I'm a grown
Period.
man. I'm gonna do what I need to
Cause
do.
that's my wall, and that's what I want to do, and
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what
saying.
I feel it. It
I'm saying.
calms me down. It
I'm
gives
cool.
me security.
Yeah, but
It
I'm saying
gives me
I'm
comfort.
cool. I'm cool with him smoking too. He can smoke too.
I get
You
it,
know
but
what
I'm
I'm saying?
just saying to you that his comfort zone is defense. That
Yeah,
that
I'm saying.
just
But
like
I'm
her
saying,
comfort zone is don't talk to me.
let me,
Let me not even entertain you.
but let
Nisha's
me tell
comfort
you,
zone is
like,
don't talk to me, don't
let me.
text me, don't call me, don't look at me, don't F with me, don't do nothing.
I'm saying, but let me tell you, like I tell him, Pimp, you going through what I've been through. That's why I can tell you how to deal with it. First of all, fall back so you can get some peace.
That's right.
You got to fall back because when people know that they agitating you, they gonna keep on agitating you. They like seeing you snapping because they know they can get up under your skin. You can't
Right.
allow them to know that.
I agree, but
Yeah, I'm
can't
not saying
everybody
don't
just
feel
fall
the same way.
back?
No, but I'm saying like I told him, hey, Pimp, call and vent to me.
Right. Find you
That's
somebody
it. I'm not
there
saying
you go.
don't vent. I'm nigga
Right.
call and vent to me.
Right. Don't snap on them.
Right,
Call them. Right, right,
right.
right.
You,
Okay,
you,
good.
you never,
Good,
you
great
never,
advice.
you can never let anybody know that they get up under your skin. That's once you do that.
It's hard
Okay,
to get out of that. It's hard to once
okay,
you allow them, to, to scratch the surface and they know
yeah,
they can, it's
yeah.
hard to
Okay,
come
I
back
didn't say
from
it
it.
was hard, but you got to start. You
Somewhere.
got to stop
Right.
one. That's right. You got to stop because they not gonna stop. You know
Oh
what I
no.
mean? They're not gonna
Mm,
stop. You got to stop before you lose your cool and you throw away your life. You know
right.
what I mean? Like, Pimp, come on, man. It you got more to live for.
Right.
Like you talking about now you raising your son and kids. Okay, well, Pimp, guess what? They need you, Pimp. They don't lost their
Right.
dad. Well, goddamn, they need granddaddy. So granddaddy got to goddamn. You got to chill out a little bit.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Like if you can't deal with the shit going on around you, how you gonna deal with a child? Like you'll lose your cool on a child too now. Like
Yeah, you will. You
yeah,
can.
I'm saying
And,
so.
and, and like you told him, he need to call and vent to you.
Yeah,
And if it's a situation where it's physical, you need to walk away.
I'm oh, well, I don't know what it is because he
Right.
be
I mean,
cool
I'm just saying to anybody,
and then
if it's
yeah,
physical, if it's ever
yeah,
physical,
yeah,
you can shut up and walk away from a lip battle too.
yeah,
But in
yeah, yeah.
physical battle, if you see it getting escalated to that point, you need to run
Yeah.
Right.
that part because
I
life
Especially
is
now.
too short to be in
Yeah,
trouble over a spark of anger.
right.
It's just too short.
mhm.
Yeah, and especially for our um men of color,
That's
you
yeah,
don't need that in your life because
yeah,
anything now that they can get you for is gonna get God.
oh
right.
yeah,
And so your best bet is to avoid at all costs
oh yeah,
any drama.
oh yeah.
That's right.
Hey man, like I say, my dad always taught me anybody they can get you out of character. Hey man, stay the fuck away from them.
Away from her.
Mhm.
Mm,
Everybody got a short fuse right now. Everybody.
That's right.
And the answer to
That's right.
everything is gunplay.
Mhm.
yeah, and that's another thing.
So
The gunplay is
yeah,
serious right now.
That's
yeah. And everybody got a gun now. So don't
Right,
think you the only one got one.
right.
They made more than
And
one.
some
I
people don't
promise
have the mental capacity that they should have to carry a gun.
you. Right, right.
Period. And
And,
so,
then,
yeah,
and there's a lot of
I,
depressed people out here. Like I told, I look in people's faces when I'm out. I look in people's faces. Like you can see a lot of people are miserable as fuck.
yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of them looking for a way out. You know what I
They
mean?
more
And
than depressed. They
right,
money.
Mhm.
yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
captured.
Like,
Right.
there's a lot of shit going on. Like, ain't nobody never been through the shit we going through right now.
You
You
right.
know what I mean? A lot of people ain't never had to go without, and with shit these prices jacking up everywhere.
What you
Hey
talking
man,
about?
Mhm.
Can't even drive your
Mhm.
car around the corner
hey
because
man,
the gas.
Right.
And then the food is ridiculous.
hey
The
man.
price of the
Hey,
food. People
I was
ain't
talking about
able to
that
eat.
earlier. Hey
And
man,
then they talking
learn
about
how to grow your own food. Shit,
right,
goddamn, grow
right.
your own food.
Yes, you need a garden. Then on
Yes,
top of
get your couple of flower pots and hey man, grow your own fucking food, man. Like
Absolutely.
they keep talking about a food shortage.
mm-hmm.
Like,
I was just about to
motherfucker,
say that.
why would you let them handicap you like that when you can grow your own fucking food? Like, nigga, you don't need them for that. You know what I mean? Like, hey man,
Growing up, we always had a garden. I say
right?
I was raised by my grandparents. My mom and I say my grandfather. We always had a garden. We always had
Yeah,
some backyard.
Something.
Um,
yeah. And they were healthier because they grew their own food, man.
that's right.
Hey, life ain't hard, man. You just got to pay attention to what's going on around you, so you'll know how to
Mhm.
move.
Well, they
I'm
trying to
telling
make
you.
it hard. Certain things that's happening right now in the world, especially, as far as politics. I can't really speak a lot on it, but when I say things are happening around us that's just bringing the world back
Yeah,
to en- enslavement, it's crazy. It's sad. And
yeah.
it
I was
is,
talking about that earlier. Like, as a parent, you supposed to guide your child, but a lot of parents you can't guide your child because you ain't paying attention to what the fuck going on.
That's right.
right. They can't
You know
even
what
see past
I
this phone,
mean?
Right.
the internet.
Right,
Right.
right.
They can't see past a post. They can't see past, likes and, TikTok and
And
Snapchat.
that's what
And
social media was put
they can't see
together
past
for,
it.
to keep you
Mhm.
occupied, so they can pass all these bills and shit right up under your motherfucking nose.
Mhm.
Before you know it, robots gonna be everywhere now. Y'all, you keep thinking that shit. They talking about AI for a reason, motherfucker.
Mm,
They keep talking about it for a reason.
right.
So that means it's on its way. If you
Mm.
think about it, this shit started back with the Jets, motherfucker. This how long this shit been going on. It started back with the Jetsons.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Tell you, that's how
Yeah.
long this shit been going on.
The Jets.
They were the first one to have goddamn TVs on the
Flying
wall and all
cars.
this shit. Flying cars.
Yep.
Hey man, robots working for them and shit. Hey man, this shit
Yeah.
been going on a long time though.
Right. You got a valid.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I
You
mean?
got
So
down with that one, the Jetsons. That was.
I,
I
hey,
used to
man,
like that.
Me too.
yeah,
I used to
we
like
thought
the
that
Jetsons.
shit was crazy.
I love the Jetsons. I
Like
know the
I'm
song and
just
everything. I
saying,
want
like,
to bust out and sing the song.
yeah, I'm saying just like TVs on the
Meet
wall
the
and
Jetsons, his boy
robots and
Errol,
shit. Like,
Dorothy and Judy,
I want to go back and look and
James
see what
White.
year they was talking about all that shit was gonna happen.
Right, right. You right.
What year was that shit? They claimed that it was gonna be like that. Like, what year was that shit supposed to be in?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
it
don't
had to
know.
be. If I can remember, it was 2000 something. If I'm not mistaken, it was
Wasn't
2000 something. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't remember the year, whatever. But
Hey man,
deep. Yeah, you're right.
like
Go
a
back
lot of
far.
shit that they put in play. They put it in the movies, man. Like this shit. People don't just be thinking of all this crazy shit. This shit is already planned.
it's
They
already
they massaging that shit into you.
Mm-hmm.
Like when iRobot came out, okay, we thought that shit was crazy. But okay, now shit, guess what? They talking about doing the same shit that they did in iRobot.
just like
Mhm.
at a state.
Yeah.
How the government had them cameras in the pen
Yes.
They,
and
they, they showed you that shit in Deja Vu. When they had cameras everywhere, all the shit on the hey man. Okay, now they
All
got
that was
cameras.
already real. All that was
Yeah.
already real.
Hey
Artificial
man.
intelligence is very real.
yeah.
We gonna be like the Jetsons
Yeah.
in a minute.
Yeah.
It's
Hmm.
The
already there.
cartoon. Cause if you think about it, the Simpsons played out. We playing out how the Simpsons already had showed us what it's gonna be.
Right.
Like these cartoons are like they cartoons, but they come into life.
Miss Mary said, "We talked about the Roe versus Wade."
Mm,
Hey man, for me, it's real simple. Shit, it's the woman choice. But I do think men, if I do think it should be where if men don't want to have a child and you still want to have a child, I think the men should be able to get the fuck on. I do think just like the
That,
woman had a right, man should have a right too now.
but it's a woman's body.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, you I'm not saying you gotta get rid of it. I'm just saying, like if I don't want to be a father and you want to be a mother, I should have the right to say, look, Shawty, I don't want to be a father.
Well, you
I
got
should be able to sign. I should be able to sign my rights away to, you know what I mean. Y'all go on about your business. I'm not telling you don't have it.
you got to do what it take not to be a father. Then not to even
Oh
put
yeah,
your.
I do. I'm just saying.
I'm
Like
not
that's why.
putting
No,
on.
I'm saying yeah, but I'm saying like that's why I ain't had no kids in 31 years.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna be out here acting grown,
Hey,
Right.
man.
and being grown, you gonna have to handle it like a grown, like an adult.
Absolutely.
come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
India. Come on.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like I talked about all that in the beginning of the show, for real. Like, hey man, we got to be held accountable for our own shit. Like,
Everybody,
yeah,
men.
yeah, men and women. Like, hey man,
Hmm.
I knew once I had kids and I didn't enjoy the situation, I wasn't in no hurry to do that shit again. Like, I'm on this time. If I do it, I'm gonna make sure, or at least try to make sure that I'm gonna enjoy that shit because I enjoyed being a parent. Like, nigga, I'm responsible for somebody else. They get my guidance and all. Like, yeah, nigga, I used to love shit like that. You know what I mean? So I just didn't enjoy my situation. You know what I mean? But hey, man, I'll do it again. Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy the situation.
All right. So nothing new, but I have the GG all white 100 pack.
If y'all see a 79-year-old black man walking around with a little boy, y'all know it's me.
Lord help us all.
Hey, man.
Jesus.
If,
Look,
well,
let
I'm
me
telling
call him.
you, if I have
Only
a mini
black.
me, right, if I have a mini me, I'm telling you, it's over. It is
Oh,
over.
Lord help us all.
I already called him. I told him, girl, call.
Um,
Look what someone said. Oh, you say you gonna be 70 what?
79. Hey, that's your great granddaddy? No, that's my daddy, nigga. What you talking about? Yeah, bro, that's my daddy, nigga.
All right, Mr. 79.
James Brown did it. I can do it. James Brown was 70 something. He had
He was.
yeah, yeah.
y'all
He
go ahead
was.
on with them children.
Okay, I'm trying.
Okay, that part indeed.
Cause ain't
I
no
want to
way.
know who the girl gonna be.
I,
That's
baby,
what I
let me
want to
tell
know.
you
I want to
something.
talk to her.
Cause ain't no way in the hell you couldn't even
I,
pay me to
I
have
can't
no
let you. I
baby.
can't let you talk to her.
You
I
gonna
already
say
know.
stay away from Wanda? Do not talk to Wanda.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of course. You finna put some shit in the game. Like, nah.
Yo, away from Black. You know it.
See what I would
I
not.
ain't gonna throw no song in the game.
Nah, but
I'm just gonna.
if,
I'm not babysitting.
let me tell you something. If you can fuck up what I'm doing,
I'm letting no
you,
now.
you can have her. If you can fuck up what I'm doing, you can have her. Like, I don't
I
play
can
that.
have.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't want
saying.
her.
Yeah, I'm saying
That's for sure.
if she gonna listen to you over listening to me, yeah, you go ahead and take
Okay.
her with you. Yeah,
Okay. Got you.
I don't believe in all of that shit.
Nah, I don't believe. I don't believe in throwing salt in the game either. That's what's wrong with a lot of women today. They,
Right, right.
they listen to their friends too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen to yourself. What do you want? What are
That's
your
right.
choices in life? Now your
That's
friends
right.
can give you good advice, but you still have to make decisions.
Oh yeah, the decision
And
is
that's
yours.
where
Because
people
you
mess
gotta
up.
deal with the consequences. Yeah,
Every decision you make,
you
there's a
got to deal
benefit
with
and
the
there's a
consequences.
consequence.
That's right.
And if you accept the benefit, then you accept the consequence.
Right.
Absolutely.
And see, people tell you what to do, and then if it don't go right, they'll act like they ain't never told you that shit.
I ain't said a word.
I don't
I ain't,
remember telling you that,
I don't remember.
motherfucker.
Did
You the
I
one.
say that?
That
I
don't
didn't tell
sound like
you.
me. Yeah, that don't sound like me.
Nah, that wasn't me.
And then people give you advice, and they going through worse shit at their house than you going through at your house. Like people always, well, I wouldn't put up with that shit. Yeah, you put up with shit worse than what I'm putting up with. Like, oh no, hey man, keep your relationship to yourself.
You
You
could
know what I
talk
mean?
about it, but if you're gonna talk about it with somebody, still you decide when you
Right.
talk about it
And
with
make sure
somebody.
they're not judgmental. Make
Right.
sure they don't judge you. Because if they judgmental, hey, it ain't
Right.
gonna do
No
nothing.
judgment zone because you have to be a sounding board. You need people to listen to you. You
That's
need
right.
people to give you advice, but then you still make your own decision. You can't
That's right.
say I'm gonna do it because Wanda said do it.
Right. Right.
You can't
Right.
do it because Black said do it.
That's
Can't do
right.
it because Isha India said do it.
Right.
No,
You got to do it because
That's
you
it.
choose
They
to do it.
want to do it.
If you do it
That's
because of
right.
us, you gonna lose.
oh yeah. Hell yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Amen.
Hey man. I don't know, man. Like we gotta get better at valuing relationships. Like, hey man. You should want to share shit with people. Like I don't get
People
it.
selfish,
right.
and
Like
that's the main reason most people break up. It's
yeah.
about you. It's all about you.
Well,
You can't be all about yourself in a relationship. If that's
nah.
the case, you're in a relationship by yourself.
Oh yeah.
Now, there are some things you do have, like this still me time or something like that. That's
Right.
okay.
Right.
But in order to have a relationship, you got to share some
Mm-hmm.
things. You got to share some moments. You got to share some time. You got to share some commitments. You got to share some whatever it is. That's what a relationship is. Y'all intertwine. Y'all come together and build something or do something together or create something together. It's a relationship.
That's right. Hey man. I don't know, man. We gotta get better, man. Like, and we the worst people at, and black people gonna have to learn how to work together. But like I say, that this inflation ain't going nowhere no time
Right.
soon.
Oh yeah.
So you better learn how to work with somebody. I promise you. 'Cause, boy,
Mm-hmm.
they talking
You're right
about
about
cutting
it.
the federal tax on gas, but that shit what about 40 something cent, nigga. It's still gonna be over $4.
I'll take something over nothing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but nigga. But I remember when we used to hear about the gas in California, you'd be like, man, ain't no way the hell I pay no $5, $6 for no gas. Shit, the hell if you want.
Yes, you will. If you
you
want to
damn
move that
sure
car,
will. Yeah, you damn sure will.
you
Hey
got
man.
with no choice.
Hey.
That's right. But
I feel sorry.
as long as that war going on over there, it ain't our gas gonna keep going up. The only way it's
Yeah.
gonna go back down is if they stop that war.
Oh yeah.
So they sending
Yeah.
troops or they sending gas
Oh yeah.
to help them money.
They got they gotta pay for that. They gotta pay for that war now. And
Uh-huh.
it's amazing how everything going up over here, but we
Right.
sent $1 billion or a couple of $1 billion to goddamn Ukraine. Like, hey, what the fuck?
Don't
Right?
get me
Hold
started
on,
on
wait a
that,
minute
Black.
now.
Oh, please don't get me started. Oh
Hey,
my God. Oh, that just irks my everlasting nerve. How in the
man.
world does the United Lord? I work for the government, God. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
say
no,
much, but when I
no,
say
no, yeah,
this,
no,
I'm just
yeah,
gonna
no,
say it. How
yeah.
in the world do we send everything to everybody? But if you walk on the streets of Atlanta, Florida, Alabama, uh, I mean, North Carolina, Mississippi, all these states in the United States, you see so many homeless.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yes, yes,
You
Lord.
said
Yes.
you have, huh? You see so many homeless. You see so many people in need, and we can't help them. That's so
right,
sad.
Yeah.
right,
And I'm not saying don't help nobody else, because
right.
Lord knows we want to help everybody. But we gotta start here. Where
Oh yeah.
can we start where we at? Can we
Yeah.
share? Can we divide and like a quarter here, a quarter there, a quarter, quarter, quarter over there? Come on, give a little bit to everybody because I look at how Atlanta is becoming a new Hollywood,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they building
Hollywood.
all
Yeah.
these condos
Yeah.
and they building all these beautiful homes,
Yeah.
mansions, but there's so many people with no place to.
Just like LA. Just like LA.
Yeah, just like it. And so you just like, and then you think to yourself, if you could take that building and turn it into $1 billion building, why couldn't you take one of them other buildings and make it a shelter or
Right.
a transitional home for
Right.
people, help them find a job, help them
Right.
get established, help them, find something to live for because they on the streets with nothing.
Oh yeah. And
But we could build $1 billion condo
it
and
done
put
got
them
so
and make them
bad.
leave that street and go on
It
the
done
other
got
side of the
so
street.
bad downtown that motherfuckers damn near walking on the expressway.
They are on the expressway. They're
Like
under
this, yeah, I'm saying,
the
yeah, yeah.
underpasses on the expressway,
Hey, hey, man,
and it's
it's this
sad.
shit crazy. Yeah, yeah,
It's sad,
yeah.
and it's sad because there's people out there with the resources
Oh yeah. Shit,
that
just like Bill
can
Gates
help.
what's the motherfucker that owned Tesla? What's his name?
Hmm.
Like
I
it's
don't know what
it's
I'm talking
it's
about.
it's 7 billion people in the world. Motherfucker, if y'all give everybody $1 billion, y'all niggas still have goddamn a couple of 100 billion left. Like, motherfucker, hey
Don't even.
man.
I mean, I say just put into a grant,
Yeah, I'm just saying,
put
like,
into
yeah, put
a
that's right.
building, all the
Yeah.
things that they need. How
All
about
these hotels
Georgia
that need to
Power
be tore
work with
down.
the water
Hey man.
company and y'all donate it and y'all write it off?
Right,
Georgia
right,
Power, you put the lights in there. Water company, you put the water in there. Y'all write it off, at the end
yeah,
of the year. And, every year, for every, and then the one company, construction company that build those beautiful mansions and those beautiful condos, y'all build it and y'all write it off too. And
right,
then y'all, then
right.
you get somebody in there to run it and y'all
Yeah.
come
I
on.
mean,
It's a
like
way.
the old hotels, man, gut it out and build them, get
And
them folks
build
some
it. And I
room.
ain't talking about put them in a hole. Don't
No,
put them.
no, no,
Don't put it.
no.
I'm talking about build it,
But
and
get them
then
some programs to get themselves
and
to
get their
get their life
program to
right.
get themselves together.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
You got to give them some
Help
stimulation.
manage their money. Help
Right.
manage their
That's
finances.
right.
Help get resources to. They ain't got to be brain scientists. It's jobs out
Right.
there that they can do. That
That's right.
there's a lot of people that's on the street that is disabled.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of people, help them get Social Security or whatever disability, whatever, help them get something stability, some type of
Right.
stability,
Right.
something going on
Right.
where they can live a, comfortable. They ain't got to be, lavish, just comfortable.
Right. That's right. That's right.
Clean water, be
Yeah.
able to eat, you know, a decent meal,
Yeah.
be able to take a bath. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it would be, it would be nice,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Like they got homeless cities downtown. Like you look up on these bridges. I'm talking
It
about
ain't
it's
just here. It's everywhere
yeah.
though.
I'm
It's
just
in
saying like
Texas. It's
homeless cities.
California. It's Mississippi. It's
Like
in
hey
Alabama.
man,
And my thing is like you talk. I you know, God bless you, the Ukraine, but we got it right here,
yeah,
everywhere. When I
Yes,
say right here, I mean the United States of America,
all right. And I
everywhere,
ain't, and out of
everywhere.
all the people we help and give money to, I ain't never heard nothing about. Hey, these motherfuckers just gave us a couple of $1 billion. They
They
ain't
don't
never
get the
gave the
United
United
States.
States shit. Shit.
We
I
don't
mean,
get that.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
The United States is very giving, very charitable to other
Right,
countries,
right,
but
right.
our own country,
Yeah. Just like foreigners can't go to like we can't go to other countries and don't have to pay taxes for 5 years and shit
right?
like what? Motherfucker, y'all make up pay taxes, but motherfucker come here, they don't have to pay taxes for 5 years. Y'all get them loans and all like
They become the they become the store owners, the
right.
business owners,
Hey man,
the
I
gas
don't
stations.
this shit crazy.
I,
Shit.
That part.
I don't
Well,
get it. But look here, man. We done gave these folks an hour and 45 minutes. I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. I know y'all want to party, have a drink or two. Let
Whatever.
I don't know
let
about
the
all that.
let the
I know.
Look, since I didn't go run mama's errands today, I'm gonna be extra running tomorrow. Okay, Black. I get ready to put your $100 on the pen, and you better tell your boys tomorrow they need to. If they get on the show, they got to put that $100 on the pen. I'm gonna put it in the comments.
oh shit. There
uh-oh.
it is.
She
I
made her
told.
own.
Oh yeah.
Well, y'all
Hey,
beautiful. Have a great night.
yeah,
All right,
man.
you too.
Yeah, I
Thank,
ain't
You
gonna
have
keep
a
y'all all
wonderful
night.
evening.
thank you.
All
Y'all
right,
be
All
baby.
right,
Take
cool.
it easy.
India, don't work too hard, girl.
Hey,
Please,
Sunday, we gonna
and
walk it Sunday.
don't let that money make you.
That's
Uh,
right. That's right. You go make that money. Don't make that. Let the money make you.
man, Indian don't want to hear that shit. That nigga at work.
India, like, gotta get my grind
Yeah,
on.
whatever.
Look, I ain't mad at I can't. I understand.
That's right. Hey, Sunday morning, Isha. Sunday morning. We're
Okay.
gonna walk. All right.
All right.
India, Sunday morning. Well,
Uh,
she about to step away.
You stepped
yeah,
away.
she might have get ready. Yeah.
Yeah, she might be gonna step away. Wanda, you gonna come out there and walk with us Sunday?
No,
Let me just go and let you know right now.
not gonna do
Man,
it.
I
Not
mean,
on Sunday. No.
okay.
But I'll be cheering for y'all in the background. Yay!
Hey,
And India and Isha.
man.
Yes.
Well, look, man, y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all be careful. If
All
y'all
right.
going out, be safe. And
Mm-mm.
hey, man.
Down.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
I'm about to lay it down.
Oh yeah, me right there
Okay.
with you. I'm
Well,
at
y'all go ahead
home.
and lay it down. I'm finna
You
smoke
lay it
me a
down.
blunt and I'm gonna lay it down too. Well, I gotta get that
All
blunt
right.
All
All
right.
in. All right.
right.
Y'all take it easy.
All right. Peace.
All right.
Bye bye.
All right, but Indy, I see she said she'll see us Sunday on the walking. She got kicked out. Yeah, we finna get out here anyway. Hey man, I want to thank y'all for hanging out in the den with us this Friday night. If you're going out, hey man, be careful out there. If you're gonna stay at the crib, hey man, get you a blunt, have you a drink. You know what I mean? Have you a brownie or something, or edible or something, and enjoy your night, man. And I will see y'all tomorrow, 1 o'clock on the Man Cave.